Hey folks, here with Jameson Redding, and we've been at your house rigging up a new boat.
Yep, the Take Two.
Give us an overview of the concept of this boat as we walk over and take a look at the rigging that we've done in preparation for a trip. We're gonna spend 3 days on a river here in a little while, and but I wanted to get speed and range numbers on a lake.
It's nice and calm. So the idea, the concept behind the Take Two, for those of you that are familiar with the Jackson line, we've always had the Big Tuna, and the Big Tuna was a really cool boat because it had the option of being a tandem boat, which is the way it comes, but you could also take that seat out and make it a solo kayak by moving the seat forward. So this is kind of the evolution of that platform. You'll notice the Take Two logo has the tuna as the Big Tuna did, kind of a callback to it.
Let's walk over.
But the idea is that you can take two, whether it's you and your furry friend, or you and your spouse, your kids, whatever it may be, or completely rig it up the way we have here as a fishing platform. Okay. It does kind of come in the rec line, so it does come in the rec colors this year for 2022. Which means you're going to get it in this awesome color, which is Solar Eclipse, and then a couple of more festive colors, Prism, and a limited edition one that is called Purple Rain. So you guys can look that up and see what those look like, but they're pretty cool. Cool. Tons of gear track comes standard on the boat. Also our new Tritrax system, which is basically a 3-sided track. It does feature Yak Attack's top loading technology.
So
kind of partnered with them.
2,
yes,
3 sides.
So it allows you to do things like we have here, where the cup holder is now inside the gunnel and tucked in. We also can mount stuff on the top or even on the outside, and we're working on a couple of cool ways as you look at this one to be able to run your wiring as well inside that track. So we'll do more with that in the future on other boats, so keep your eye out for that as this evolves. But tons of open space. The idea is just a really open platform. Like I said, you can take your dog, you can take your kids, you can do the FaceTime seating, you can turn the front seat around if you want, or we have it rigged here in the solo position. And I think it's going to be a really great fishing platform for you, Jeff, and I also think it'll perform rather well with the Torqeedo, so I'm excited to see those numbers. One of the new features that you'll see in a lot of Jackson boats too is the new high-low seat system.
That was quick.
We've always done high-low, but you've had to pull pins or move something mechanically.
Show that again just up close. I want to show what's going on.
So you can just grab the front with one hand, lift, and it'll drop down. But the nice thing is once you're in those positions and you've got weight on the back or you fall back into it, it's not moving. So from an actual seated position or falling back into the seat from a standing position, the seat is super rock solid, stable. But if you simply just raise the front, it just slides that easy.
Cool. Well, I'm going to leave it low, and I'm going to test out the foot control steering that we've been rigging today, and see what kind of speed and range numbers we get.
Yeah. So for just for perspective, this is 37 inches wide, 13 feet 9 inches long, and weighs in 110 pounds. That's with the seats.
Cool. All right. We are underway right off the bat. 1100 watts, 6.7 miles per hour. There it is. It touched 6.8 briefly. We're gonna see what this steering does. It's very responsive, something that we've been playing around with, coming up with the right steering setup for this particular boat. We'll take a look right here, and we got tracks and the sliding foot pegs and the spectral cord, which runs in right in here. I'm gonna get the rest of my speed and range numbers on this boat, and I'll display that for you. 6.7. It's good speed. A lot of it has to do with I get my weight forward on this boat, which it makes it ride nose down a little bit at rest. But then once you're moving, it flattens it out and is efficient. Pretty maneuverable for a big boat. Yeah, it's moving. So I got my speed and range numbers, which we just showed, and I want to talk a little bit about how I foresee myself using this particular platform. It's a big boy boat. It really is. And if you're a heavier dude, or you like to carry a lot of gear, this is it for a solo application. I like that I can switch it out and put another seat in it, and take one of my nieces or one of my sons, get out on the water with another person. It's not that much to switch this over. Comes with that second seat. But if you look, and I'm gonna kind of go over the shoulder this way, you can see all that gear space underneath me. Right now I just have the battery, but over the course of the next several days we're going to be on the river. I'm going to carry dry bags, camping gear, tackle. Obviously I have my black pack back there, but I also have room up front as well. I will have, I know I'm going to have a depth finder up there. I got room for a very large tube net right there, and that's a lot of what I want to do, why I'm excited about this particular boat. Capacity, carrying a lot of stuff, and then going after the bigger fish. The striper, for sure, to have a wide hoop net and to be able to scoop up a striper and not worry about getting the boga grip on them. Maybe some big tidal Potomac blue catfish. I don't know. Snakehead for sure. Having this room, if you go, I'm gonna stop this and just show you the width inside. You got a lot of room to handle your fish, to measure fish, or to do whatever you're doing here. You got plenty of room for that. So let's blast off. I'm gonna zoom back, and I know that Jameson's been waiting for me on the dock. He's anxious to go 6.7 mile per hour. Let him zoom around, and we got a little bit more rigging, and we got a heck of an adventure coming up soon. 3 days camping float trip on the river. It's gonna be fun.
Fun. You literally can turn in your own circle.